Hello, everyone. It's good to be back here after a short break. I see a lot of familiar faces. Good morning, everyone. I'm Sharanya Abhishek from Chennai. In April 2016, when my daughter was just 1 year old, I got diagnosed with an autoimmune condition called multiple sclerosis when I lost vision on my left eye overnight. So from having to spend lakhs of rupees on immunosuppressants and MRI scans and steroids and doctor visits, from not knowing what autoimmune condition was or from not knowing what multiple sclerosis was, I have come a long way with the help of my family, friends, well-wishers, doctors, teachers, and spiritual gurus. A big pranam to all of them who have helped me in these 9 years. My first teacher in my healing journey was Dr. Nandita Shah, the founder of SHARAN, who helped me stop all the tablets that was prescribed for life for me in just 1.5 years. I also learned a very important lesson from her, that you cannot heal in the same environment which caused the disease. A very powerful message which I have used in many aspects and many areas of my life. Even after I stopped my tablets, my medicines, I had a lot of pains all over my body, especially my hips and joints and knees, which hindered my overall mobility through the day. And I suffered with it for many, many months. So that was when I got into physical fitness like strength training and yoga. Physical fitness gave me a lot of confidence in life, but still I had a lot of pains left. So that was when I got this question, why did I even get multiple sclerosis in the first place? So this question led me to spiritual awakening, and I practiced many spiritual awakening techniques such as meditation, Heal Your Life techniques by Louise Hay, affirmation writing, gratitude writing, pranayama, and Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono came as a culmination of all the techniques I have learned so far. And with the help of Ho'oponopono, I was able to let go of the resentments that were caused because of my childhood trauma, the guilt that was caused because of the mistakes I made as an adolescent, and the fears and restlessness I had when I was an adult. So as I started letting go of these negative emotions, I started bringing in acceptance and forgiveness. And I saw the pains in my body were slowly starting to subside. And I got very, very excited seeing this correlation between my mind and my physical health. And that was when I believed strongly that physical health and mental health have to go hand in hand. So now, I wanted to spread this message to others because I didn't want the magic to be with me only, right? So I wanted to spread this message, and I got certified as a Ho'oponopono healer with under the guidance of Mr. Mitesh Khatri, my guru for Ho'oponopono. And now I am here doing my 5th Ho'oponopono workshop. I've had the privilege and been very lucky to have touched many people's lives, and I've seen tremendous results with my participants, and some of you all are here already. Thank you and welcome back. So now, with the help of 3 pillars of holistic well-being, number 1 being high raw diet with fruits predominantly. Number 2, physical fitness such as strength training and yoga. And number 3, my spiritual awakening techniques. With the help of these 3 pillars, I am medicine free for the last 7 years and 95% pain free, and mostly a happy person. I mostly attract positive environment and positive people. And of course, I'm still work in progress. So this is my story so far. So let us get into the session for the day, the topic for the day, Ho'oponopono. Like I said, I'll make the session interactive from now on. So have you heard about this scientist called Masaru Emoto? So Masaru Emoto was an American pseudoscientist who proved that everything in this universe is made up of energy, and energy has frequency. I have a frequency, you have a frequency. This room has a frequency, this laptop has a frequency, water water has a frequency. So he proved it with an experiment because he's a scientist, right? So how did he do it? He just took some water and poured it in test tubes. In one set of test tubes, he wrote nice words like, I love you, you are an angel, you make me feel good. And in another set of test tubes, he wrote words such as, you are sick, you are a devil, you don't seem good. So these two sets of test tubes, and he put them in the freezer. And he took them out once it was frozen, and he was shocked to see that the molecular structure of these water bodies had changed based on what was written outside. This one he did using a microscope. It's a very, very shocking result, and it's quite popular. You can look in the internet. I will share with you how the molecular structure looked when he examined it in a microscope. So this was how the molecular structure of the water body looked when he observed it in the microscope based on what was written out. So can you see the words thank you, wisdom, truth, eternal, angel, I love you, all that look beautiful, right? See how beautiful they look. And look at how you make me sick, evil, polluted water before prayer looks. It doesn't look great, right? So this was how the experiment by Masaru Emoto came out. So 70% of our body has water. And what is the amount of water in the universe? So 70% of the universe is water. So we have 70% of water inside us and 70% of water outside us. And our thoughts and emotions affect water, like Masaru Emoto proved. So with this discovery, we have yet another person called Dr. Hugh Len, a magician, I would say. Dr. Hugh Len is from Hawaii, who held many degrees in special education, but he did something phenomenal in the 1980s. He shut closed an entire asylum full of physically and full of mentally and criminally challenged patients who were rapists, who were gangsters, who were murderers, who were chained because they were that cruel. He closed an entire asylum of these people just with Ho'oponopono. He did not heal them with any shock treatment or any counseling or with any medicines, but just with the simple technique called Ho'oponopono. Shocking, right? It was very, very shocking, unbelievable. What do you say about this? So the story goes like this. Dr. Hugh Land went to his office every single day with a broad smile. He did not personally meet any of these inmates. He only looked at their files from time to time and practiced Ho'oponopono, looking at their files only. As he kept doing this, these inmates started getting better, started feeling better, and the staff who were able to take care of them were handling them even better. In 4 years, the entire asylum was shut closed because they were all cured. Can you believe it again? It's an unbelievable story, but this really happened in the 1980s. So when people asked what Dr. Hewland did, he simply replied saying, I just healed a part of me that was there, looking at the files. This was the simple answer he gave. What an amazing story I would like to share. This is the magician, Dr. Hewland, who did the magic. So Dr. Hewlin simply shared, I healed a part of me that has to be healed. So this is Dr. Hewlin for you guys. So this is the theory of Ho'oponopono. So now, are you ready to experience Ho'oponopono, or you want just theory? And do you believe something simple can be powerful and profound as well? Do you believe that simplicity can bring profoundness? Yes, exactly. Are you ready for some tears of joy today? Number one, please close your eyes and do not open your eyes till I ask you to. Number two, please repeat whatever I say loudly and clearly. You're all muted. Nobody's going to hear you. So you can please say whatever I say loudly and clearly. Number three, and the most important one is do not suppress your emotion. Okay, just let it flow. It's time to face it. You guys have been very, very brave to come here and face it. So it's time to face it. Do not suppress your emotions. Congratulations for taking this journey from now. So please. Now please repeat this after me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now remember the face, the smile, and the eyes of your mother. And repeat this after me. You're looking at your mother's eyes and addressing her as how you used to. I am sorry, Amma. I refer to my mom as Amma, so I call her Amma. I'm sorry, Amma, for hurting you, for judging you, for not giving you enough time in life. Please forgive me, Amma, for not understanding you, for not respecting you enough. Thank you, Amma, for giving birth to me, for your unconditional love. Thank you for all the sacrifices you made for me. Even though I did not tell this many times, I love you, Amma. Now your mother is sitting right next to you and holding your hand. Now remember the face, smile, and eyes of your dad. You're looking at his eyes and telling this. Please repeat it after me. I'm sorry, Daddy, for hurting you, for judging you, for fighting with you many times. Please forgive me, Daddy, for not respecting you sometimes, for not caring for you sometimes. Thank you so much, Daddy, for your unconditional love. Even when I hated myself, you were there by me. Even though I haven't told this many times, I love you, Daddy. Now your father is sitting on your other side and you're holding his hand. Now you're sitting in between both your parents and holding their hands and feel their love and warmth. Now say the name of the person who hurt you the most loudly. I am sorry, the name of this person, for blaming everything on you alone. I now understand I am also responsible for this situation. Please forgive me for not taking responsibility on my part, for holding on to so much negativity. Thank you for this lesson and this experience. Deep within, I know I needed this lesson to grow. I now choose to move on, and I allow you to move on too. I love you. Now take some deep breaths. And now you're going to talk to yourself, your inner child. You're looking at yourself, and please repeat this after me. I'm sorry. Your name? I am the one who underestimated you the most. Please forgive me for disconnecting with you, for leaving you alone, for not believing in you. Thank you, my dear soul, for this beautiful life, for this connection with the universe. It doesn't matter who doesn't love you from now on. I love you. Please give yourself a warm hug. You'll realize you're waiting for your own love. Feel that love for yourself. Now slowly move your hands. Slowly open your eyes. Start rubbing your hands slowly and fast. And take all that energy over your face. And please open your eyes whenever you feel like. Okay, Jyoth Mehta, would you like to share?
Hi. Thanks. I have my both parents are in become a star. So remembering them, I got really emotional, and I generally don't hate anyone, but there are people we get hurt. I get hurt and all. So I was remembering them and saying sorry and feeling so emotional. I was non-stop. I was crying, and yeah, I feel very light and good and special. I love the last stage where I'm talking to my own soul. That was amazing.
So I love the fact where we apologize to our moms, because I think we take them too much for granted, and I really felt emotional apologizing to her. And I don't think I personally never felt the need to go and tell her explicitly that I loved her. So I mean, she's around, but then I really felt her near me, and I thought I tell that I'll tell her I love her more often.
Yeah.
And my father, sometimes I have hurt him, so that part was nice as well. And the most important part was I was hurt the most by my partner, and I've moved on from that part. But yeah, to go back and take accountability for what could have gone wrong, and to let them go peacefully, I've healed from that a bit, quite a bit, and I'm happy now. But then revisiting that without going through any of that friction or the negative feels, felt good. It was reassuring to me that I've healed truly. And finally, the self hug was really very liberating. We hardly talk to ourselves or consider ourselves, our inner child, as an entity. So that
Yes.
was, I think this is a life changing practice.
Yes, thanks a lot. So, when was the last time you felt something like this? Some of you cried, some of you did not cry. Some of you knew why you cried, some of you did not know why you cried. I'll tell you what just happened. Many of the negative and the positive emotions which you had suppressed for many, many years have just come out in the form of tears and emotions. This is Ho'oponopono to you. Ho'oponopono is an ancient Hawaiian technique for mental peace through mutual restitution and forgiveness by taking 100% responsibility. By telling these 4 sentences, simple and yet powerful sentences. You said these 4 sentences. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, to your parents, to the person who hurt you the most, and to yourself. By taking 100% responsibility for that situation, for that relationship. This is the crux of Ho'oponopono. So you witness the magic yourself. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. To start off, you can start with 108 times. It'll take you just 15 minutes. You can start with 108 times of Ho'oponopono. All right. Thank you so much for your patience and being here.